just like old times, I've had to record this video now. This is the second time that I've had to record. Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Jinzle bringing guys a brand new video here today. And today, welcome to Call of Duty Black Ops 7, the beta. And that is now the second time I've said that because my first recording, my face cam just magically stopped recording audio. I just recorded for 40 minutes, was super excited, literally could not stop smiling when I put the videos into the editing program. It just wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be, so we're gonna fucking do it again. And if it doesn't work this time, I got fucking OBS blown up on this screen over here where I can see the microphone volume moving with every single word that I say. Because if I have to record this video a third time, there just won't be a fucking video. But now, this time, I'm recording just in OBS, so I have everything recording all in one. My face cam and the gameplay are going to just be on one file, whatever. But today I figured as a max level in the beta, I'm now level 30, I figured I would give my thoughts and opinions on the game as a whole, how I feel about it, you know, what's going on with it, my realistic thoughts on it. And obviously, as you guys know, your favorite YouTuber has covered this 1,000 fucking times already, I'll guarantee it. We have Open Mosh Pit, which is a 0, and I mean, well, I guess not 0. They said basically a very, very, very extremely reduced skill-based matchmaking game mode, or playlist, or whatever you want to call it. Team Deathmatch, Kill Confirm, Domination, Hardpoint, and Overload with no, or little to no skill-based matchmaking. So that's what we're going to jump into here today, and watch. We're going to get into a game in like 2 seconds. It's going to throw us right in because we don't have to search for, you know, 8,000 different people just to find somebody that's in my skill level. But here we are. We're already in a game. Look at that. It took literally less than like 6 seconds to find a game. Whereas if you play any other Call of Duty, it will take probably closer to a minute because it has to fine-tune an exact lobby for your skill level. Fucking insanity. But I mean, as a whole, how do I feel about this game? Honestly, it's fun. It's, you know, it is pretty legit. Like, I'm not lying when I say, like, it is fun. I do kind of look forward to getting on this game a lot, especially days like today where it's like I'm at work all day. I'm just like, you know what? I actually want to go home and record a video. So I think that's what we're going to do today. And now here we are. So, I mean, it does have the, you know, the thought in the back of your mind where you're kind of excited just to, like, come home and play and, you know, grind with the boys or whatever it may be. That guy got fucking pissed on. Holy shit. So my exact reaction to this game the first time that I had played it and whatnot, honestly, I wasn't super fond of it because I feel like the default settings that they set you up with are just fucking awful. Like, the way that the default settings are on this game, it makes the game feel like shit. So my initial thoughts in like my first like 3 or 4 games, I was like, this game sucks. But now that I have a better grasp on it, kind of tweaked some settings, you know, got it really into like a playable FPS and whatnot, honestly, it is a lot of fun. Like I said, I do look forward to playing it, and it actually is just, you know, it's Black Ops 6 with, you know, a wall bounce and like a wall jump kind of a thing. Which, again, to me is a pretty cool twist on the whole Omni movement thing, because I feel like Omni movement should just be a staple in Call of Duty now, and I believe they said that it's going to be. But, like, without a doubt, like, Omni movement and, you know, this little, like, spin on it and stuff, honestly, it really does feel good. It feels like they've done really well with this, and this guy has fucking raps. Jesus Christ. No skill-based matchmaking! Holy shit. Alright, we're leaving that game. What the fuck? But pretty much this game is Black Ops 6 with like a little wall jump slash like movement buff to the Omni movement. It is a fun game, like I said. I'm just gonna keep saying it. It is fun. It has like the replay aspect to it, and especially with a mode or like a playlist that has no skill-based matchmaking, it genuinely feels like you can enjoy the entire game. Like, it feels like, it doesn't feel like you're held to, like, only trying to die a fuck ton in the game so that you can get a better lobby next game, sort of a thing. It's like a fucking psyop, dude. These fucking skill-based match-made things are just so redundant and just so tiresome. It's just fucking ridiculous at that point. I'm gonna get shit on. Yep, I got shit on. It's like psychological warfare, the way that they have, like, conditioned everybody to just, like, not want to do well in Call of Duty and just, like, get shit on so that they can have fun. But now, with this mode where there's, like, minimum, if not no skill-based matchmaking, it actually is pretty fun, and you can experience a lot of the game without, you know, any hiccups in between. Like, it just feels like a more organic and, like, pretty genuine experience playing this game. And no skill-based matchmaking doesn't mean that you're not going to run into players that are just really good at the game or people that are trying really hard at the game. It just means that there's a better chance that you can get into a fun lobby. Because I already saw on Twitter, like, a handful of people that are just like, oh, I thought that there was no skill-based matchmaking. Like, this game feels like, you know, it doesn't feel any different. And it's like, yes, because you're not going to get into a lobby with complete fucking burgers every game. You just have better odds at not getting your fucking shit kicked in every single game. Like, the most exhausting gaming experience of all time. I literally saw that guy and still slid right by him. I am so fucking stupid. See, I wasn't, like, completely on the side of, like, I'm gonna boycott Call of Duty, you know, I'm not playing Call of Duty this year. I just wasn't, like, super excited or, like, I don't know, like, super into playing this game pretty much at all. It was more so, like, oh, you know, like, I might play it, I'm probably not gonna pre-order it kind of a thing, but then, as we got closer to the beta, you get that whole Call of Duty brain where you're just like, oh, but what if the game's really fun, and then what if I'm playing, like, the old Call of Duty, and everybody else is just having so much fun on the beta? Because, like, I had, like, this weird FOMO, I'm like, what if people have fun, and I'm gonna be watching all my favorite content creators, and everybody's gonna be making videos on the beta, and I'm not gonna know what anybody's talking about, so I have to pre-order it and get in early. It's just, oh god, it's just so redundant, because it's the same thing every fucking year. We go over this every single year, and everybody's like, oh, I'm not buying the Call of Duty, and then we all end up buying Call of Duty. Very, very, very few people actually stand by it when they say that they're not going to buy Call of Duty that year. Do I think that this is, like, going to, you know, be Game of the Year, or, you know, like, have any crazy awards after it and everything? No. I don't think that they're, you know, reinventing the wheel or doing anything over the top. I genuinely don't think that this game does something so different where it's going to, I don't know, be like some kind of like record-breaking, groundbreaking, best FPS of all time. It's just Call of Duty, man. Like, we know what this game is year over year over year. I mean, this dude's just one bursting with that M8, my god. But once again, having like the lower skill-based mode, or like where skill play is so much less of a role than it has in the last couple of years, it genuinely just makes the game more inviting to play. Like, when I go back and play BO6, I'm gonna be a little bit disappointed because I know when I do well, I'm going to just get my fucking teeth kicked in every game because I just do well. There's no going around that. It's like, if I want to have fun at the game, obviously I'm going to play and try to do well. And that's also another thing, is like, if they do this whole skill-based matchmaking, you know, like kind of tuned down a little bit, and they keep it in for the full game, because they did say that it will launch with this whole like open mosh pit thing, again, where the skill based is reduced significantly, they're gonna keep this in for the launch. And if they actually end up going that way, that's going to make the camo challenges a little bit more difficult, at least in multiplayer anyway, because when you're doing the camo challenges year over year, you kind of end up noticing exactly how these things work. So every year when you do the camo challenges, you know, when you start doing like melees and secondaries and stuff, you know that you're gonna get your ass kicked majority of the time when you're doing, you know, the less good weapons, which in turn will give you an easier lobby, in turn giving you more progress to be made. So you just keep like bouncing back and forth between like, you know, I'm gonna get my ass kicked these 2 games, and then in turn the skill base will give me an easier lobby for my next game, which then makes you make more progress that game. So that's kind of like the beauty in skill-based matchmaking, is like when you start getting your ass kicked, you make a ton of progress, and then when you start making really good progress, you start getting your ass kicked again, and then you start getting into easier lobbies, you know, the more and more you get your ass kicked. But in this game, it'll just be so much more random, where like you won't be, you know, shitting on every single lobby. And I don't really mean that in a bad way. I'm just saying, like, you know, you're gonna have those games where you're gonna do super well, but there's not going to be any buffer in between. I'm only gonna guess you're probably not going to run into nearly as many bad players or less skilled players, so it's kind of gonna be a little bit more random, which again just feels super organic, and it just gives me like a really weird, good feeling. Holy shit. 13 bullets in a dream, baby. 13 bullets in a dream. Oh my god, the launcher! Call in the UAV. God damn it, dude. I'm pressing the button. Just call it in. I'm 15 points off of wraps. There we go. No, the game ended. I just got my wraps. No. Holy shit. That game was actually fun. I mean, 29-9, of course. Who's not gonna have fun in that? And the best part is, I don't even have to worry about getting my shit kicked in next game, because there's no skill-based matchmaking. Oh, this is where I was going in. I was like, 13 bullets in a dream. Launcher. Boom. See, that shit was fun. Like, it's chaotic, but, like, not everybody is trying to win a cash prize at the end of it. It's genuinely fun. The game itself is fun, and it has, like, the whole replay aspect of it, But then you like get into those lobbies where you can not completely steamroll the lobby, because that's also not very fun. But then like you actually get into a lobby where you're doing well and it's kind of competitive without getting completely shit on. It's just so much fun. It just feels like genuine Call of Duty again. Oh god, imprint. This map is where I get like really bad frames, whether I'm recording or not. So I'm going to see what the frames are looking like. Oh god, I'm really hoping that I don't get like 3 FPS the entire game. I mean, I don't really know like what I would give this beta so far, like out of 10, as far as like what score I would give it, but it is fun. Like, I'm genuinely having a good time when I do play it. Like I said, when you first log on to this game, it just feels like shit. I don't know what kind of settings that they set you up with to begin with, but you do not feel like this game is very good. I don't know how else to explain it. Pooped on. Once again, this is just what no skill-based matchmaking looks like. Like, to get into this lobby with players that aren't immediately killing me or shooting back in any capacity, really. To get into these lobbies in, like, a skill-based match-made game, oh, God. I would have to actually, like, go, like, triple negative, like, 4 games in a row to get into this kind of a lobby. See, I'm under 100 FPS, but on every other map, I'm, like, 180. I get like half as many frames on this map specifically. I feel like if I could really get like this whole wall bouncing thing down, I feel like I'd have way more fun. Like, these guys are completely oblivious. What the fuck? I mean, holy shit, these guys are, like, oblivious. This is what Call of Duty should be. Oh, God, it just feels so good. I'm gonna be so heartbroken if they don't actually go the route of keeping this mode in at launch, because this shit it's just so fun. It's just so much more organic. And like I said, it's not even fun to steamroll and completely shit on every single lobby. It's more so just, like, not having the feeling that I'm going to be punished for doing well. Hee hee. You're dead. Me and my fucking 40 FPS against the world. Like, this game runs so bad on this map, I genuinely feel like my game's gonna crash. Like, completely clueless. Holy shit! I mean, I'm still trying to learn the game and everything. I'm just, like, an avid Call of Duty player regardless of how, you know, everybody else is and whatnot. Like, holy shit, these guys, they're actual bots. This is like playing recruit bots. Like, no skill-based matchmaking actually puts you against people who have never even, like, operated 2 sticks at the same time. And, of course, he has a shotgun. Pussy. Hello. Hi. When it's not predetermined that I have to get shit on the next game, it's actually fun. Hee. I don't know where anybody's gonna be coming from. Above me, holy shit, I didn't have that on my fucking bingo card. What the fuck? Oh my god. It's so much more fun, dude. I don't know how else to explain it. It's just fun. Like I said, knowing that every game isn't going to impact my next game just feels so much better. I'm playing this shit literally at like fucking 50 FPS right now, and it's still fun because I know that I have a fighting chance to actually enjoy myself. I mean, 29 and 14, that wasn't nearly as good as like the last few games I had prior. When you're not getting absolutely shit on by fucking Flank Sinatra every game, the game is actually fun. This is where this game will shine, is if they continue on the path of no skill-based matchmaking, if not minimizing how much skill-based matchmaking really affects your actual matchmaking. We will be in for such a good fucking year if that's exactly how they want to just keep doing this multiplayer. If they just keep skill-based to a minimum, this game can do fucking numbers, because right now, I don't even want to go edit this video. I want to keep playing against these people who have never even held a controller before. And once again, that's not all the games that you're going to get into. You're going to get into games with those fucking public match demons. It's just how the game goes. Hopefully the video file is fine for this, because again, I did have a lot of fun playing. I don't know what the next video is going to be, probably another beta video. Hopefully, once again, I can figure out my whole OBS not recording audio, but whatever. That's not here nor there. Thank you guys so much for watching. It has been your boy Jinzle. I will see you beautiful people in the next video. Peace out, everybody.